Fairfax Baptist. Hope you're doing well. It's Pastor Brian. I'm coming to you from probably the room that says the most about who I am. It's my garage. In fact, in my garage, I'm able to put up stuff that kind of tell a little bit of my story. Here, of course, we've got our Irish flag. We've got family from Ireland. And over here, you got two different things, the state or the country flag for Dominica, as well as their bird. I've been doing mission trips down there for years, building houses, and that's kind of like my favorite place in the world, and love the people in Dominica. Over here you can see some pictures of some Mustangs that I've restored through the years, as well as my brief amount of time I did as kind of a runner, doing some marathons and getting some medals as I accomplished those. And then as you continue to go around, you'll see my work area with various tools, and some of you may not know is I'm a big fan of tools and actually enjoy doing work on the side. And here's one of those sayings I really believe in: do not touch my tools or my daughter, for any of you young guys watching. But here are my tools. There's a ton of them, and I do a ton of work with them with my hands. And then, of course, as I mentioned on Sunday, the whole idea that we're called to work out our salvation. And so what would be more appropriate than being here in my little home gym with these weights? If you remember in the book of James, I read that verse that said, brothers and sisters, what good is it if you have faith, but you don't have any works? Can that save you? I hope you really took to heart what I said. The word save there is talking differently than just about save you from hell. That's when you come into a relationship with Jesus Christ, then make him your Lord and Savior. The word save there is kind of about saving you right now. And James goes on to say, is your faith worth anything? You know, if I came in every day, even though I've got these weights and stuff, and I just read about weightlifting, and if I just kind of poured over and watched some videos and just read about it, but never lifted a weight, what good would all that information be? Kind of like these tools. If I came in and just read all the instruction manuals and knew exactly how a tool worked and could recite it from memory, but if I never picked up a tool and put it to work, what good is that? Some of us might have a faith that's intellectual, but not one we're putting to work. And so this week, I want to encourage you to find a way to put your faith to work. And that's going to look differently for all of us. It could be to just be a better encourager to those in your house. It could be to reach out to a neighbor and check on them, or maybe to give an offering or a tithe that you've been holding back on. It could be simply to pick up the phone, to write a note, to be a voice of encouragement, love, and truth. Hey, I hope you have a great week. Join us Sunday in person if you can. It's safe at the church. We've got the distancing and everything put into place. We'd love to see you live. But if you're not quite ready yet, that's okay too. Check us out online. We're going to be jumping into James chapter 3, verses 1 through 12, which actually talks about the tongue. You know, thinking about weightlifting and muscles, here's one thing. The tongue has 8 muscles in it. And of all the muscles in your body, you know the one that don't get tired ever, don't get worn out? The one's in the tongue. Everything else will tire out, but not the tongue. And that's why it can get us into trouble, and we got to keep it in check. All right, I'm going to get back to lifting weights. I'll see you Sunday.